What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and welcome to another episode of GTA Next Gen. Now, in this episode, we are going to be doing a semi-truck delivery completely in first person, 100% in first person, so we're basically playing GTA Truck Simulator. If you think about it, really, that's what we're doing, is we're playing GTA 5 Truck Simulator. So we're going to be taking this truck, hitching up to that trailer, and then we're going to be, I'll actually show you, we're going to be taking this route all the way down the highway, through the city, and down here to our destination point. I just kind of picked a random destination point. I don't know if it'll be a good one or not. We'll see. It looked like a good one on the map, so hopefully it'll actually end up being a good destination. So, like I said, we're going to do this completely in first person, aside from looking back, because if you just look back, that immediately puts you into third person, and you don't really have a rear view mirror. Although the interior on these trucks is extremely highly detailed. It's actually, I find the interior on the trucks to be, or the semis, to be of higher detail than a lot of the civilian cars, like just the pedestrian cars. So go ahead and hitching it up. We're now hitched up, and we can go ahead and get out of here. Wait for a quick second. And we'll be doing this somewhat semi-realistically. Maybe, maybe not. I'm probably going to say that and then jump off the top of a mountain into hyperspace, but we'll we'll see. We're going to have to wait for the traffic to clear, really. Alright, go, 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 go. We're going to try and prevent as much damage to the truck as possible, too. Because a non-damaged truck is a happy truck, and that's how you want to keep it, especially the cargo. Only thing is, the mirrors don't really work, so you can't really use them like you can in Euro Truck, and that's kind of an issue when you're doing things like lane changes. Lane changes can be a bit, if you're doing exclusively first person, oh god, if you're doing exclusively first person in one of these semi-trucks, it can be just a tiny bit scary because you have no rear view or side view mirrors, pretty much. And I like to take, interesting routes through traffic, because a lot of the time the traffic kind of moves just a little bit slow for my liking. And there's no speed cameras here either. None of them speed cameras. But, yeah, no speed cameras here like in Euro Truck, so we can put the pedal to the floor and get there as quickly as possible. And just by driving around, in, the next-gen version of GTA 5, even if you've, well, I say even if, but I mean especially if you've played the 360 or PS3 version, you just notice things driving around, like either it just kind of pops out at you like, oh, that wasn't there before, or like, oh, that's, the color in that is a lot more vibrant than before, or like, oh, that's, that texture is a lot more detailed than before. Like, you just notice things, you notice more detail in the world than you ever noticed before. And it's kind of cool as somebody that's played a lot of GTA 5 on the previous generation, on the 360, it's kind of cool to be playing through it now and seeing all those changes actually come into effect after we've all watched the countless trailers and, spent, if you're anything like me, you've definitely, before the GTA 5 actually came out for next-gen consoles, you spent late nights just kind of looking up, trying to look all over the internet for little clips of gameplay just to see if any gameplay had leaked out or anything, or like if any articles had been published regarding the new gameplay mechanics or anything like that, because when it comes to like leaked content and stuff like that, I get really geeky about it and I try to find out everything I possibly can. And it's just kind of a thing that I've always done, even long before I got into YouTube, actually. I've always been kind of obsessed with knowing as much about a game as I can before it comes out. That kind of ties into just kind of wanting to be, wanting to be good at a game before I actually play it, and it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing at the same time, because I tend to I almost tend to, I have to hold myself back from rushing through a game sometimes, and when I don't do that, like when I actually kind of take my time with a game and really, you know, enjoy it, then that's when I feel like I get the best experience out of the game. I don't do it as much as I used to. I want to say years ago, actually, before I started YouTube, I was really bad for trying to rush through games as fast as I possibly could. And, I mean, I was no speedrunner or anything like that, but, I mean, I would say I completed games decently quickly. And now, I'm more like, you know, I'd rather enjoy a game at my own pace and really take in things like the side missions and the in-game world and all of that kind of stuff, because you really miss stuff when you rush through a game. It gets to the point where if you rush through games and then just kind of put them away, they get boring and you just don't want to play them again. But if you go through things like side missions and go exploring and all this kind of stuff, you not only develop a greater understanding of the game and a greater understanding of the actual, like the actual content, I guess you could say, the process, the content of everything that goes on in the game, but you also develop a, just a better sense for the game. You become more comfortable with it, and of course that translates into skill, which translates into multiplayer, which translates into whatever you want it to translate into, really. I mean, it could translate into just a more fun multiplayer experience, or if you're a competitive person, it could translate into a higher KD ratio. If you're somebody that's obsessed with shooters, because that's the only people I find that really get obsessed with their KD. But then again, it's just like Forza players, or some Forza players anyway, with their like win-loss ratio. Because some people get really crazy about their win-loss ratio, and I mean, like, it's to the point where they will not, like, mess around in a race at all, because they don't want to, you know, hurt their win-loss ratio, and I can understand that, I can respect that, but at the same time, I feel like if that's the only reason why you play a game is, like, for KD ratio or win-loss ratio, I feel like you kind of miss the point just a little bit on, like, pure fun, and that could be, you know, that could, whoa, okay, this is a bit of a jam. I want to get through here without a ton of damage. I think all I scraped... Oh my god! Do not want the cops on me. But yeah, I think all I scraped on was that, like, garbage can. And I don't consider that severe. Completely forgot what I was talking about, though. Oh, damn it. But yeah, oh, I was talking about how, you can enjoy games more and stuff like that. Now, the biggest thing is, and I used to put a huge amount of weight on my, like, back when I played shooters, like Call of Duty and Halo, I put this huge amount of weight on, my KD ratio, and I would get mad at the game, I would rage if I was, you know, if I was on a death streak or something, if I was being killed a lot, I would, you know, get mad at the game and everything, and you just don't enjoy the game when you're giving a ton of weight to something like your KD ratio. You just don't enjoy it, and it gets to the point where you just get so frustrated that you put the game down, and once it gets to that point, it's like, why were you even playing the game if you weren't playing it, you know, to be for the purpose of fun? Because really, when you think of it, when you really bring it down to where you're just kind of thinking of it on a kind of a bare bones kind of basis, video games were made to be fun, and if you take the fun out of them, then what's the point? So that's kind of my little, I wouldn't say rant, I would just say kind of discussion on that whole subject. I wouldn't call it an issue. I almost said on that whole issue, but it's not an issue. It's just a subject, you know, and people have different opinions on it. But are you kidding me? The cab is too... well, let's see. It's either the cab or the trailer. Shit. Okay. Well, back to first-person mode. I don't know how I'm gonna fix this. Other than just... oh, wow, that was a pole there, really? Other than just kind of backing up and seeing if I can get to that location from the other side, really. Please? Yes! Yes, we made it. Oh, I can't stand not having that waypoint canceled out, so I'm gonna just drive over here and then drive back the other way, because why not? Because why not? Oh, God. I know they didn't really leave a space for me, but I kind of want to park the trailer. Oh, let me see where it is now. Oh, that's gonna be extremely hard. Extremely hard to do. Oh, I feel like this is kind of a bad idea. Even if I go, like, all the way up to the wall, I'm not gonna fit that. There's no way I'm gonna fit that trailer in there. Oh my god, there's probably people in the comments right now just calling out for me to just do it, do it, do it. And you know what? Oh, I really don't want to do it, but at the same time, I feel like I'd gotta do it for the internets. Oh, geez. This is gonna be horrible. Absolutely horrible. Oh. Alright. Alright, we're gonna do it. For the internets. Turn this way. See the trailer. Can't see the... Oh, God. Oh. Okay. Alright, then. Well, now I can see the trailer right there in the corner. There aren't any parking spaces over here, are there? Not really.
I can't even take a full hour lunch break. I know.
Let me look back. What? I left the trailer behind. I need it back. I need it back before I can park it. Thank you. Thing is, if you jackknife it too far, it'll disconnect. And that's the only way. If I just jackknife the thing, that's the only way I would be able to park it there. So you know what? The internets might have to wait for that one. I'm serious, the internets might have to wait for that one. So... we're going to attempt to get it out on that dock instead. I think it's equally as, idiotic, I guess. But, what? What am I... oh. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, this turn. Oh my god. Oh, that looks like I'm gonna just drive straight into the water. I mean, not if I do it really precisely, though. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. It's not... is it stuck? Okay, well, it's kind of stuck. It's halfway stuck. We're good. Sorta. What are we stuck on now? Oh, we're stuck on the actual... oh, really? It considers that hook a collision point? Oh, I was wondering what we were hitting, and I couldn't tell from first person. I had to go to first person to figure it out, but it considers that hook a collision point. And the truck is now slammed. The front of it is, anyway, because of that little collision point there. It's just like slammed to the ground, stance nation, yo, bro, look at my Cambridge Civic. But, we could, I don't know, I feel like where the truck is now, we tried to park it in one spot, and we failed because the parking spaces were already taken, and the other space that we tried to get it into, which wasn't really a parking space, was just kind of way too tight to even consider. And I wanted to try and get it out on the pier or dock, whatever, in first person, but that didn't work either because this hook is considered like a collision point, and it doesn't move at all, and so they won't let you out there. So I think I might have to end it there, but I definitely want to do more first-person trucking in the future because I find it really, really fun, and I feel like there's a lot of... it's just really entertaining to me just to play, and I feel like if you guys enjoy it, I'll definitely do more of this first-person trucking stuff. So if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave me a like, tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it, And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.